Imagine getting caught in the act, the weight of your actions bearing down as your career hangs in the balance. Well, that's what happened to these corrupt cops when they realized they destroyed their careers. But what leads a trusted officer to betray their badge? Are there any redeeming qualities in these individuals, or are they simply consumed by corruption? On October 27, 2018, Officer Justin Augustine was discovered in a state of intoxication after crashing his patrol car. Lieutenant Byron steps in, noticing Augustine's condition, and takes him aside. He begins to remove Augustine's gear and engages him in conversation. Byron's concern was evident as he spoke with his close friend, trying to understand the situation.
Yeah, Augie, come here. Let's go out here in the garage. We got to put your weapons away. Come out here, we'll talk. You'll be all right. The car's just being taken to Lumpkins. What's going on there? Huh?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? We got to put your weapons away.
Okay.
You're not. Here, let me have it so I can unload it. Just need to unload it.
What am I doing?
Here, watch it. There you go. We got. Sorry. When you total a vehicle, here, go in here. So we can put this away. When you total a vehicle, you got to go down for a drug and alcohol assessment. Everybody that wrecks a cruiser that totals it has to go down there. So what we do is just take your taser off of you, and you have any backup weapons on you or anything? Drop your vest or your duty belt, because you don't need that. We're going to go down and do a drug and alcohol test down at the hospital, you and I. And you don't need all your gear, so take your... are you all right, Augie?
Yeah.
You seem... your focus seems divided on me. What's going on? You just nervous?
Yeah.
Okay.
Lieutenant Byron stresses to Augustine the importance of following protocol. He gently convinces Augustine to take a drug and alcohol test. However, Augustine's response is disturbing. He refuses, saying repeatedly, "I'm done." This rejection, particularly from a physically powerful individual such as Augustine, creates additional issues, especially given the presence of multiple assault guns nearby.
All right. What else do you got on you?
I'm
Got
done.
pocket knife, huh?
I'm done.
What's going on, though? Tell me what's going on, bud.
I'm done.
What do you mean you're done? You going to go with me to take the test, Augie? You're refusing it? You don't want to do that.
I'm done.
Okay, so what does that mean? All right? Are you under the influence of something, Augie? What's wrong with you right now? I don't understand
I'm
that.
done.
Okay. Are you going with me?
No.
So what are you going to do?
I'm going home.
Can you call somebody to come get you?
I don't need to.
Well, I'm not going to let you drive.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, what?
What?
I'm not going to let you drive. Can you call your wife? Seriously, Augie, can you call your wife?
I can drive by.
Okay. All right, let's go out here. All right. Don't play this game with me, bud. I'm trying to help you out here.
He ain't doing shit.
Well, I can't do stuff. I'm just doing what I got to do, Augie. It's my job. If you want to leave, go ahead and leave. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on, Augie. Don't do this, man. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. All right? I'm just doing my job. I'm just asking you to relax, okay?
I'm done.
Okay, and I understand that. I understand what you're saying. All right? I just don't want you to do it like this. All right? I'm not trying to be a prick. I'm not trying to be difficult. You got to understand, it's my job, dude. All right? So don't treat me like that. If you want to be done, I understand that. So if you want to leave, that's up to you.
Byron extends a lifeline to Augustine, asking him to consider the possibility of salvaging his career by cooperating with the drug test. Despite Byron's efforts, Augustine remains adamant in his refusal. However, a sudden shift occurs as Augustine's attitude changes immediately. He breaks down, tears streaming down his face. seemingly coming to terms with the seriousness of his situation. In this moment, Augustine appears to recognize the gravity of his actions and the potential consequences they hold for his future.
Where's your keys to the building at? You got all that stuff? Okay, I want to make sure it wasn't on that ring in there and you needed it. I'm not taking it, okay? So, Augie, are you okay to drive, brother?
Yeah.
Seriously, I'm worried about you.
Yeah.
All right, well, get going then. Do what you got to do, all right?
55 and 75.
Augie, you need to get it. You need to relax. man.
Fucking with me.
No, huh? What'd you say? Who is? You just wrecked a cruiser. It's not the end of the world.
Fuck that.
I know, it's not the end of the world. We can do this, Augie. If you just go down and take the test like we're asking you, if you do that, then we can at least get that cleared to where you can come back to work.
Despite the dark future, Lieutenant Byron sympathizes with Augustine and recognizes his humanity. Finally, in a moment of vulnerability, Augustine admits to drinking alcohol.
Seriously, Augie, I'm trying to help you, bud.
Fucked up.
Huh? What'd you say? I don't want to... What'd you say?
Fucked up.
What do you mean you're fucked up? Alcohol? Pills? What are you talking about? Huh? Okay. All right. All right, Augie. I get that, bud. So I can't let you drive home, all right?
Yeah, I can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, I can.
You said you're fucked up. How are you going to drive home?
I'm not fucked up. I'm fucked up. I'm fucked up.
Help me understand, Justin.
What the fuck?
You talking about just in the head?
Fuck you.
Huh? We don't need to do this, Augie.
What?
Come on. We don't.
What?
Why are you doing this why are you doing me like that? Huh? What have I done to you for you to do me like that, man? Seriously. I am honest to God being serious with you. What have I done to you for you to treat me like that?
What the fuck?
Huh?
What the fuck?
I don't know. I didn't wreck the cruiser in there and then have to ask you to come to take the test.
Right.
Okay.
Fuck 'em.
Okay. And again, I understand that, Augie, that you're upset. I get that. You're having a tough time right now with everything that's going on, bud. But it doesn't have to go out like this, okay? It's just an accident.
Troy 421.
Okay.
What I do?
Huh?
The what I do?
What do you mean, what do you do? What do you do?
If it's just an accident, what I do?
You hit a semi-trailer. So, again, as part of our policy, we have to go down with that and go take the test. If everything comes back okay, then that's great. It helps you. It benefits you.
I've been drunk.
Huh?
I'm drunk.
You're drunk right now?
No, I've been drunk.
Been drunk when? Today?
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't think you are now?
No.
Okay. Well, I can't let you drive the car home unless we test
What the fuck
positive.
you gonna do?
What am I going to do?
Yeah,
Augie? Is
what
that
the
the way
fuck
you're
you
going to
gonna
do
do?
this? You're about to get yourself arrested, bud.
For what?
What do you mean? What am I going to do? I can't let you drive. So you try to get in that car, I got to stop you, and then you're going to start fighting with me. What is that going to do? Huh? Seriously, Augie, why are you doing this to me? I didn't do anything to you. Okay? I didn't do anything to you. Well, let's go back in here so we can figure this out, Augie. Please.
After the emotional exchange with Augustine, Lieutenant Byron decides to seek guidance from his supervisor, Jason, on how best to proceed with the situation. Following their discussion, an agreement is reached and Augustine is escorted inside. Here he is informed of the consequences of his refusal to take the drug test, and it becomes evident that he is being placed under arrest for operating a vehicle under the influence, or OVI. Despite this serious charge, the officer assures Augustine that he can leave once his wife arrives and that he will not be issued any citations.
Let me give Jason a call, bud.
Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. Fuck you.
Jason, this is Byron. Hey, is there any chance you can come in so we can talk? Okay. Well, I don't know how much time we got as far as cooperation. He's not cooperating real well. He's right here in front of me. I'm not hiding or talking. I'm talking in front of him. He's acknowledged that he was drinking today and whatnot. So that's where we're at now. How do you want us to proceed with that? Yes. He's refusing to be tested. So, are you going to go down for the test, Augie? He's refusing that. Okay. Bye. Thank you for being honest with me, Augie.
You pay the bill.
Huh?
Yeah, you pay the bill eventually.
What bill?
Yeah,
I don't know what that means, bud.
you will.
Don't do me like this, Justin.
Yeah,
I'm not doing anything to you.
fuck you.
Okay. I hate to see you like that, bud. I didn't do this, Augie. Why are you taking it out on me?
Yeah, it's on you.
Huh?
Yeah, it's on.
Okay. All right.
You put us in stance.
I'm just waiting for a phone call back. Here.
You
Just
damn right
relax,
you
bud.
are.
Just relax. All right? Enough.
MC
Relax.
29, go ahead.
Just relax.
36 at Buckneck, Ohio temporary. George,
I stand like this no matter where I'm at or what I'm doing.
Yeah.
G833195.
Just relax, Justin. Augie, he's saying I got to do it like a 2255 for him, so I got to read you the 2255 for him. Do you understand that? Are you willing to hear me out and do it? All right, let's go in there and take care of that, bud. And then we'll get you out of here. As soon as your wife gets here, we'll get you out of here. All right? Let's go into the briefing or the. Since you already said you're going to refuse it, there's no reason to do anything other than that. So I understand what you're saying. Just go in there and have a seat real quick so I can put my stuff away. Oh, is my key not working now? There we go. Yeah. Do you have your driver's license on you, or is it at home? You don't have it on you? Okay. 236 to 224, come in here. I got to read the test and refusal consequences to him, so I just need a witness. It says you're now under arrest for OVI, operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol and a drug or a combination of them, operating a vehicle under the influence of a listed controlled substance or a listed metabolite of a controlled substance, operating a vehicle after underage alcohol consumption or having physical control of a vehicle while under the influence. If you refuse to take any chemical tests required by law, your Ohio driving privileges will be suspended immediately and you will have to pay a fee to have the privileges reinstated. If you have a commercial driver's license and refuse to submit to the test or test, you will immediately be placed out of service for 24 hours. You will be disqualified from operating a commercial motor vehicle for a period of not less than 1 year, and you will be required to surrender your commercial driver's license to me. If you have a prior conviction of OVI, OVUAC, or operating a vehicle under the influence of a listed controlled substance or a listed metabolite of a controlled substance under state or municipal law with the preceding 20 years, you are now under arrest for state OVI. And if you refuse a test, take a chemical test, you will face increased penalties if you subsequently are convicted of the state OVI. If you have previously pled guilty or been convicted of 2 or more OVIs, OVUACs or equivalent offenses in the previous 10 years, or plead guilty or been convicted of 5 or more OVIs, OVUACs, or equivalent offenses in the previous 20 years, or pled guilty or been convicted of a felony of any of the above violations, and you refuse to submit to a chemical test required by law, I am authorized to use whatever reasonable means are necessary to ensure that you submit to a chemical test. So if you take a chemical test, you may have an independent chemical test taken at your own expense. Okay, you know how it works. I just need you to sign right there stating that that was read to you. Okay. And it is your position that you want to refuse the test, correct? Okay. Let me go fill out the form here, and we'll get back with you. And again, as soon as your wife gets here, we'll get you out of here, okay? Not going to be any citations issued or anything like that today. We'll just get the form filled out, get you a copy of it, and when your wife gets here, we'll get you out, okay? Or you can leave, obviously.
Later, Lieutenant Byron consults with his superior about Augustine's case. He emphasizes his hesitation to give citations to Augustine, which his supervisor understands. However, he says no. In accordance with their conversation, the senior advises Byron to treat the case like any other standard procedure, emphasizing the importance of maintaining fairness and consistency in their enforcement of the law.
If it's okay with you, I'm not going to issue a citation right now. I'll write it out later and do what we got to do. Or how do you want that done?
No, we'll treat it like a normal OVI.
Can you go get me a traffic ticket?
Following Augustine's arrest, an internal affairs investigator engages him in conversation, outlining the procedures they must undertake, including testing that could potentially be used as evidence against him in court. As Augustine hears his arrest report, the weight of the situation becomes overwhelming. He breaks down, visibly shaken, and struggles to maintain his composure, nearly collapsing. Officers rush to his aid, ensuring he remains steady until he can be safely escorted back home.
To help you understand, what I'm going to do is assign Deputy Chief Preston as the internal affairs investigator. But there's a couple things we've got to deal with. Right now, you're going to have to make some decisions, okay? And that is with some testing. I'm ordering you to do testing.
You okay, Justin? Justin, you okay, bud?
Yeah. Hey, Justin.
Subsequently, Augustine makes the difficult decision to resign from his position. Despite his resignation, legal consequences remain. He is sentenced to a year of probation, 180 days of suspended jail time, and a $300 fine. However, these penalties are later dismissed upon completion of an educational program, offering Augustine a chance for rehabilitation and redemption. Another instance of law enforcement officers facing consequences for alcohol consumption on duty involves Captain Amanda Caden of the Cincinnati Police Department. Caden's irregular driving catches the attention of an officer who observes her crossing a yellow line multiple times and swerving on the road. The footage clearly illustrates the reason for the officer's suspicion, as the vehicle swerves erratically despite the straight path ahead.
I should have stopped and straighten out.
Recognizing the need to intervene, the officer activates the lights to signal Caden to pull over. Initially, there appears to be some hesitation as the vehicle momentarily delays before coming to a stop. It's a tense moment, as it seems as though there may be resistance to halting the car. However, after a brief pause, the vehicle eventually complies and comes to a complete stop.
Probably 16 traffic stop. I'm gonna be at the Miami View or Miamiville at the LACC.
Okay. You have a plate? Okay.
Upon initiating the conversation, Katen attempts to leverage her status as a fellow officer, suggesting that it may influence the situation. However, her hopes of escaping consequences are quickly dashed as the officer detects the unmistakable scent of alcohol coming from her and notices her slurred speech.
Whole driveway there. Stops here on the road. Good evening.
Hi.
Hello, you got your license insurance on you real quick?
Yes.
Alright, the reason I'm stopping initially why I stopped was you made the turn at the 5-way. There's a dotted yellow line there, and you totally, like,
Oh, okay.
it was in the middle of your car.
I am a Cincinnati police officer too, if that makes a difference.
I don't know. Where are you coming from?
We were downtown, Loveland.
Okay.
Downtown.
Do you have your gun on you?
I do,
Where's that at?
in my purse.
Alright. Let me do this. Let me put your gun in the car, in the trunk. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah.
Northeast Police 2.
That's not what I meant, but 11, I'm gonna need you on this one. Hey, pop your trunk for me, please.
Whatever.
I was gonna put this on your seat. Yeah, that's fine. Just unlock your car, please. Unlock your car so I can put this in your trunk. Can you unlock your car?
Unlock the car,
Amanda. All right, Mr. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, here's the problem. I smell alcohol on you, okay? And your speech is slurred. And you had your gun on you. I'm putting that in the trunk, but your speech is slurred and everything. I don't know what you want me to do. I can't just... I see your badge, but I'm telling you, your speech is slurred. You reek of alcohol. You put me in a bad spot.
Adding to the situation, Katen's husband, Patrick, who is also intoxicated, offers to take over driving duties. However, the officer insists that they will not avoid punishment for their acts. Tensions increase as the pair gets into an enraged debate with the police officer. A confrontation that, given the circumstances, has the potential to escalate into a dangerous situation.
You want me to drive home, officer?
No, that's not how it's going to work. You got your gun on you too?
I do. Turn on the radio.
All right.
We're about 4 blocks from our house.
Yeah, we did.
You don't understand the circumstances right now, okay?
I don't.
You don't. I mean, everything's recorded. I can't just do nothing now.
Oh,
You guys both reek of alcohol. You were passed out sleeping when I
Who
pulled you
was?
over.
I was not.
Okay. That's fine.
Wide awake.
Okay. That's fine, but she's slurred and everything. I can't
No,
just...
she's not. You do,
No.
officer.
That's
You do what
why.
you gotta do.
That's why. Yeah, that's why I drove, because I was fine.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's do this.
All right.
Step
You
on
know,
out with
you-
me
you
and
know,
talk to me.
We
Sir,
crossed a yellow line while we were driving. You do what you got to do.
I have to. You understand that? I have to. It's not that I want to.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. Hold on to your ID.
How long you been a cop?
Pat, stop it. Stop.
Sir, you've got your gun on you and you're intoxicated too.
I am
don't.
not.
Don't.
I am not.
Pat.
She just said you were. That's why she drove
No,
home.
she didn't.
She said that's why she drove
No,
home.
I said,
No, she drove home because she's not intoxicated. You do what you got to do.
Well, here's the problem. Two is that you've got your gun on you. Where's that at?
It's on my hip.
It's on your hip? Okay.
Despite Kaiten's reluctance, the officer requests her to exit the vehicle for further testing, emphasizing that he's simply fulfilling his duty. Kaiten expresses her refusal to participate in a walking test due to wearing heels, complicating the process.
Miss Amanda, step out with me real quick. Okay? Just talk to me real quick and we'll go from there. Right over here. All right. Have a seat right there for me, and we're gonna chat.
A seat?
Yeah. Where do you work?
Cincinnati Police Department.
I know. What district are you at?
I'm just transferred to inspections.
What's that?
Inspections.
Okay.
We live just down the street.
I understand that. My hands are tied. Okay. Everything's recorded, and that's you know
Yeah,
the
I understand that,
circumstances.
right.
Okay. I've got another officer coming to back me up because you both are armed and all that stuff, and he's agitated. I'm just going to check your eyes and make sure you're okay, and we'll go from there, okay?
Okay.
Now, do you have any head injuries or anything?
No.
Are you epileptic or diabetic at all?
Mm-mm.
You wearing contacts for color or anything?
No, but I'm not going to take any kind of...
You're not even going to let me do HGN on you?
Right.
Okay. All right. Well, and why's that?
Well, I mean, you can do the whatever, but I'm not... I've got high heels on. I'm not going to do any...
Okay. All right. And that's fine. I'm going to wait till my buddy gets here, and then we'll talk about it. Regardless, I'm not charging you for the gun.
What?
Regardless, I'm not going to charge you for the gun. Okay? I'm not going to do that to you. Let me stay right here and let him come up, and I'll tell him what's going on.
Despite attempting to reason with Kaiten, the officer finds himself in a difficult position as she adamantly refuses to cooperate and fails to pass the test. With no other options available, the officer acknowledges his helplessness in the situation. Despite Kaiten's failed test and refusal to undergo further testing, the officer is left with no choice but to proceed with charging her. It's worth noting that Kaiten's intoxicated and armed husband remained in the vehicle throughout the interaction, adding to the concern.
Here, look at me real quick. I'm just going to check your eyes, okay? And you don't have any injuries or anything in your
Well,
okay.
I mean, I have kind of lazy eye. but-
Okay, all right. You see my pen? I just need you to follow the tip of this pen with just your eyes. That means keep your head still, okay? Hopefully this will all be taken care of here, okay? All right. All right, this time, now I'm going to start the test. I just made sure your eyes were tracking equally. All right.
to check up. 4-5.
All right, you said you won't do any tests, you won't take your shoes off and do any more tests, right?
Yeah, I mean, I got high heels.
I know, you could take those off. You got gym shoes in the car or anything?
No.
You know you've had too much to drink. You know you drink too much to drive.
We live just down the street.
I understand where you live, but you know
But I haven't had too much to drink. You can follow us home if you want. I mean,
well, you're at Cindy's. How long have you been with Cincinnati?
16 years.
Right. So you're not going to do any field tests to help me out to make the right decision?
Follow us home.
Sorry, I can't. You know the procedure. I mean, you know how this goes then. You know, I mean, it's beyond too far. I can't just follow you home now. You understand that? It's nothing personal.
Okay.
Okay, but I'm going to have to do what I have to do, okay? I'm going to have to arrest you for drinking and driving tonight. We'll do the paperwork. I'm not going to charge you for the gun. I'm not going to do that to you. I have too much respect for you. But I have to, I can't not, you know what I mean? Not for this. It's, you know, you understand, right? You understand the position we put each other in. You by drinking at Cindy's and driving, and me by being the one to stop you. Okay, this is my worst nightmare. I hate doing this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you got a mad husband up there with a gun. Okay, I'm not charging you with the gun. I'm not doing that because that would be, you know what, weapons under disability. It's a felony. I'm not going to do that to you.
With no alternative course of action, the officer proceeds to arrest Caton for driving under the influence. His disappointment is evident, as law enforcement officers are supposed to uphold the law and order, not violate it.
So I am going to arrest you for drinking and driving right now, okay? And then we'll go do the paperwork and we'll offer you a breath test. And if you haven't had that much to drink, you know how that goes, okay? And then if you blow under, if you do blow and you blow under, we'll get you home tonight, okay? We'll get you home regardless tonight, okay? But I am going to have to arrest you for drinking and driving tonight, okay? So let's do this. Put your glasses on or in your pocket. I'm going to be nice and handcuff you in front. I have to handcuff you. It's our policy for transport.
Okay.
Do you have any other weapons on you or anything? No. Okay, so let's do that now. We'll talk to your husband, and he's going to be mad as a badger, but... Okay. What district are you with again? You're in...
I'm just moved to inspections.
Okay, well, hopefully we can get through this just easily. It's county, and we'll do our best, okay?
You are county or Loveland?
No, I'm Loveland, but I'm saying it's going to county court, Claremont County Court. So now, do you say you have no weapons on you or anything else like that? Okay, I'm going to advise you of your rights, just as I would anybody else. Okay, you have the right to remain silent. You understand that? Anything you say will be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to an attorney and to have one present with you during any questioning. You're unable to pay a lawyer. One will be appointed for you prior to any question if you so desire. Okay, let's have a seat in the back of my car and I'll talk to your husband. We'll park the car. We don't have to tow it. I don't want you to fall down. It's slippery. Stop right here for me. I gotta unlock it. Now, if you haven't had too much, you know how it goes. Okay, watch your hands. I'll get a light for you. Stand by. All right. Do me a favor. I didn't cuff you in front. Reach over there and grab that seatbelt for me. I forgot to put it back up here.
Following Caton's arrest, the officer addresses her husband, informing him of the charges against his wife and her refusal to comply with the breathalyzer test. However, the situation takes a chaotic turn as Patrick decides to leave the scene and walks home.
All right, man. Here's the deal. We're not towing the car, and we're going to get you home where you can go with her. Just going to offer her a test and be done with it.
What?
Yeah.
You're going to offer her a test for what?
Well, the breathalyzer test.
Are you kidding me?
No, don't keep your hands where I can see them
Well,
for you.
don't-
Because you said you have your gun on you. Hey,
Knock it off.
I'm doing the best under the circumstances, okay?
You're starting this whole traffic stop because we crossed a double yellow line while making a left-hand turn?
Well, a couple times, but that's the one that drew my attention to her, and that's
Okay.
what I was telling her, okay?
And?
We can argue about this. That's what court's for, if it goes that far.
Are you really
If she
gonna do
tests,
this?
if she tests under, I'll just bring her
No,
home.
she's not going to do a test.
Okay, well, that's up to her.
She's not going to do a test.
Okay, well, I'm not charging her for the gun. I'm not doing anything that.
What the hell?
1611
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? No, I said I'm not going to.
What? Why would you?
Because she's intoxicated carrying a
No,
firearm.
she's not.
Okay, well, then she can do the test and prove
No,
that.
she shouldn't.
Okay, well, then she...
Why are you pushing this issue?
Because I have to. I'm not losing my job because
You're
I'm
not
letting
gonna
someone
lose
go
your
away.
job.
You don't know how this works here. Yes, that's how it works.
Yeah, I do know.
If I were to let her go, and why didn't you arrest someone that you thought was impaired?
4 blocks from our house.
I've arrested people in their garages before. It's
Okay.
not the point.
All right.
So, what's your plan?
What do you mean, what is my plan?
Well, I can park the car here, and we can give you a ride home, and then we'll drive her
Look,
home when
champ,
we're done.
I don't want to ride from you guys. You do what you got. You ain't gonna do me no problem. Of course not. I'm not gonna do it.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm not taking anything. Okay? If I have to, I'll arrest you myself. He's doing you as much of a favor as he can.
No, he's not.
What are you doing? You walking? What are you doing?
I'm walking.
Bye.
You gotta do
See ya.
what you gotta do.
In a different incident highlighting the consequences of alcohol-related misconduct, Florida police officers encountered Deputy John Guzman, allegedly intoxicated and asleep in the driver's seat of his vehicle on October 15th, 2022.
Sir, are you okay? Hello? Hello, sir? We might have a signal one over here. Sir, is your foot on the brake there? Hey, sir. Are you okay?
The gravity of this situation becomes clear when the cops try to wake Guzman from his sleep, but their efforts fail. Taking control of the situation, an officer orders Guzman to switch off the vehicle, but she has to turn off the vehicle by herself.
Excuse me, sir? Are you okay? You need to turn the vehicle off, okay? Let's turn the vehicle off, sir. Huh? Yeah, I'm trying to turn the freaking car off. There, can you just hold him back so I can put him...
Alright. Do me a favor, step out.
Hi. Yeah, put the vehicle in park, sit by the vehicle.
With the car turned off, the cops ask Guzman to sit and begin a chat, hoping to learn about the events that led to his current situation.
All right.
Have a seat over there.
Step over here, sir. I'm gonna take a seat.
Have a seat.
What's going on, sir? Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay.
You're not okay?
No.
When I saw you, you were outside of the vehicle, in the car.
Yeah.
Car's still in drive.
Right.
What's going on tonight?
Despite being questioned by the officers, Guzman denies consuming any alcohol, claiming he was merely attempting to return home. However, when asked to present his driver's license, Guzman's inability to recall its whereabouts raises further suspicion. Additionally, he struggles to follow simple instructions, demonstrating impairment.
You had loads of drink?
Huh?
Have you had something to drink tonight?
No, I'm just waiting. I'm just trying to get home.
You trying to go home?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have your license on you?
Huh?
Is your license in the vehicle?
No, it's in my wallet.
Okay.
What'd you say?
He said it's in his wallet. He's getting it.
Where you coming from?
Huh?
Where you coming from?
In an attempt to gather more information, the officer queries Guzman about his identity and his recent activities. Guzman responds, stating that he was coming from a friend's house and just had been hanging out.
What's your name?
John.
John what?
Guzman.
John Guzman. Where are you coming from tonight?
Friend's house.
A friend's house? Okay.
John Guzman, Arizona.
You can get about 9 feet, 24/7, 74 square feet.
I live right down the street.
Okay.
Where's your driver's license at, sir?
In the car.
Where in the car? In the glove compartment?
It's in the car. I can't. I don't know where it is. It's in
It's
the
fine.
car.
Just keep your hands out of your pockets for me, okay? Where are you coming from?
I was at a friend's house.
You were at a friend's house doing what?
Huh?
What were you doing?
I was hanging out with a friend.
You were hanging out with your friend. Okay, you realize when I saw you, you were passed out, head out of the window, throw up next to you on the ground.
Passed out.
You passed out. While driving? Okay. Yeah.
Relative. That's your 1012 if you want it. Before,
Get your hands out of your pockets, please. Thank you. Just go ahead and take a seat for now.
Upon presenting his identification, the officers ascertain that Guzman is employed by the sheriff's office, further amplifying the gravity of the situation. Guzman is then subjected to a pat-down and read his Miranda rights before being placed under arrest. Recognizing the futility of resistance, Guzman complies with the officer's instructions, resigned to the reality of his situation.
Your duty weapon is not on you or in the vehicle? In a court of law, the right to talk to a lawyer and have him present before and during questioning. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you at county expense before any questioning if you wish. If you give your rights to remain silent and later wish to stop answering questions, no further questions will be asked. Do you understand your rights as I explain them to you?
Yes.
Having a right to mind you, wish to talk to me now. Do me a favor, go ahead and stand up for me. Turn around. Hands on the back.
Use your phone? Yeah.
You're the fire family.
Yeah.
You start.
Just walk into the
Alright, it's time to go to review your DUI license that morning, okay? I'm Officer Burkhardt with the St. Cloud Police Department. I'm about to ask you to submit to a chemical test of your breath. If you refuse to submit to this chemical test of your breath, your privilege to operate a motor vehicle will be suspended for a period of 1 year for the first refusal and a period of 18 months if it is previously suspended for refusal to submit to a test of your breath, urine, or blood. Furthermore, if you refuse to submit to this chemical test of your breath and your driving privilege has been previously suspended for a prior Sorry, are you paying attention?
Yeah.
Okay. For a prior refusal to submit to a lawful test of your breath, urine, or blood, you commit a misdemeanor in addition to any other penalties. Refusal to submit to any chemical test of your breath upon the request of a law enforcement officer shall be admissible into court in any criminal proceeding. Okay?
As part of the arrest process, Guzman is relieved of his belongings, and the officers present him with a DUI form, inquiring whether he intends to submit to a test. Guzman declines, firmly stating his refusal.
Yeah.
Are you going to submit to a test? No? Okay.
Subsequently, Guzman is directed to enter the back of the police car and is transported to the police station for further processing.
I just need to know for our own sake, you have any weapons or anything in the car or badge or anything, we make sure we're secure for you.
You are protected sometimes before.
Okay, I will. I got you. Brought by someone.
In the aftermath of his arrest, Guzman is temporarily relieved of his law enforcement duties and awaits the outcome of an ongoing investigation, underscoring the serious consequences of his actions and the accountability expected of all individuals within the law enforcement community. Next, we have the case of Midland County Sheriff Scott Stevenson, who blew a pretty good number on the breathalyzer test. At approximately 4 p.m. on November 16, 2018, Kalkaska Sheriff's Deputy Ashley Van Sloten responded to reports of a vehicle stopped on the side of M66, just south of Lund Road in Garfield Township, Michigan. Upon arrival, Van Sloten discovered an unresponsive Stevenson slumped over the steering wheel.
Sir? 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 Pardon? Pardon? Sir? You need to wake up and talk to me.
Observing Stevenson's lack of response, Van Sloten becomes increasingly alarmed for his well-being. Recognizing the urgency of the situation, she retreats to her vehicle to contact emergency services, expressing her concern for Stevenson's health.
.31 Central. He's responsive, but not very responsive. Breathing, can't make out any words. Hi there. Whoa! Your eyes are open.
Oh my gosh.
What's going on?
I just updated EMS, also advising the 28 you gave me is David Paul George, 8145. Comes back, no record on computer.
David Paul George, 8145. What's going on today?
Oh, jeez.
Hey, firm, coming back, no
Holy
record.
shit.
Do you-
Boy.
What is,
What do you got me laid up for?
I have you lighted up because we had a call. Well, first off, it's so no one hits us.
Yeah.
And second of all, someone called, said you were sitting on the side of the road, slumped over, which you were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
What's going on today?
Nothing.
Nothing?
No.
You gotta give me a little more than that. Not just, we don't all just sit down and sleep on the side of the road.
I know, I'm sorry.
Upon their arrival, Stevenson admits to consuming alcohol, a surprising disclosure given the circumstances. However, his demeanor undergoes a notable shift upon the arrival of EMS personnel, indicating a change in his behavior.
Have you been drinking?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Bad.
Okay.
Bad. I'm not driving.
Right, but you... How did you get here is the question.
Yeah, I know. Bad dealio.
Where are you coming from?
Midland.
Midland?
I'm from Midland.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
what the fuck? Are you kidding me?
Well, my dispatcher called. Someone thought you were dead over here.
I'm fucking good. Hey. Listen,
No, I don't know.
Van Sloten, hey, listen.
I don't know who you
Dude,
are.
I'm fucking
fucking Midland County Sheriff. I'm fucking good. I had a fucking bad day. Okay? I don't need EMS. I don't need you. It'd be cool if the what you know, but I do not need EMS. I'm fucking Midland County. Where are you?
Kalkaska. This is Kalkaska County.
Fucking
he's all right.
We're good.
Upon the arrival of emergency services, Stevenson appears to grasp the potential consequences of his situation, particularly the implications of undergoing a breathalyzer test. As Kalkaska County Sheriff Jerry Cannon arrives at the scene, Van Sloten administers multiple sobriety tests to Stevenson, all of which he fails convincingly.
Okay. Walk and turn. You know the drill. I like to start with my left foot. I don't know if that's just easier because then you end up pivoting correctly.
Yeah.
It's up to you though. Of course, you know, count out loud, hands down at your side. Count out loud each step. 1, 1,000, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pivot. And then follow back 9 steps. Hands down at your side, counting out loud.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, can't really do, you know. 9. 10. Oh shit.
You're on a slant here.
Yeah, you wanna start over when on a more flat surface?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. One leg stand. We'll do which dominant are you? You right or left-handed?
I'm right.
Right-handed? Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess it doesn't. Plant one foot, of course, you know, 6 inches off the ground, counting out loud. Let's say 20. 20 okay?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
So. Yeah.
So we'll do 20 with the parallel to the ground, foot up, 6 inches off the ground, hands up, down at your sides, counting out loud.
Okay. Ready?
Ready. Ready when you are.
You sure?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to do right or left foot though.
It's up to you. Whichever one's more comfortable for you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Okay. Also, you know that you have to submit. What's that?
With tensions escalating, Van Sloten proceeds to administer a breathalyzer test to Stevenson, revealing a staggering blood alcohol concentration of 0.23. Realizing the severity of his situation, Stevenson becomes combative, unwilling to accept the consequences of his actions.
Oh no!
You said hey.
I'm sorry. You were speaking.
Oh no, that's okay. You have to submit to a preliminary breath test.
Yeah, I did, but I didn't blow hard enough.
Well, what?
I gotta reset.
Okay. Blow, 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 blow.
Is that good?
Might be.
Jesus. Oh shit, Jerry. Well, you know what? Hey, man. Jesus Christ, I'm fucking praying. I know the situation I'm putting you in. I fucking get it. Jerry. Jesus Christ. Give me a fucking try to fucking help me out, man. I can't go to fucking jail for fucking
RQ
drunk driving. Are you fucking kidding?
816-1650.
Seriously. Jerry. That doesn't have to read what it fucking reads. Jesus Christ, Jerry.
Stevenson's behavior with Van Sloten and Sheriff Cannon's absence is enraging. Not only has she been giving him ample time and consideration, more so than they would do with a normal citizen, but he continues to ask and beg the officer for her not to take him to jail. Which, if she were to do so, she'd be fired once the truth is revealed. Then, shockingly, as the sheriff explains what's going to happen, he says it's not like the old days, once again reinforcing how important body cams are for these situations.
It's been a fucking bad day, Jerry. Jesus Christ. Please help me, man. Please fucking help me. Man, fucking help me. I got enough shit on my plate right now. I don't fucking need that. You know how fucking embarrassing this is? Do you know how fucking embarrassing this is, Jerry?
I can imagine.
Jesus Christ. And Van Sloten, I mean, fucking A. Give me a fucking, I'm not gonna get into a fucking goddamn accident or something. I'm not gonna hurt anybody. Jesus Christ. Please fucking help me. Please fucking help me.
I want to, but I mean.
Jesus Christ, Van Sloten. You can. You can. Jerry, you fucking. Goddamn, Jerry. Are you serious? I can't fucking go to jail for drunk driving, man.
You created this situation.
Okay.
You know this. And it's a shit sandwich and you're throwing it at her feet.
I'm not trying to throw it at her
I know,
feet.
I know.
So
I understand you're upset.
I am so sorry
and
with
everyone
you.
has it. I know. You don't have to apologize
I was
to me.
pulled over on the fucking road, man.
I know.
It's not like I hit somebody or it was fucking.
I know.
I pulled over. I'm like, fuck. I gotta.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
I don't.
Van Sloten, please fucking help me out, man. Just fucking please fucking help me out. Jesus Christ. Jerry, fuck.
It's not my call. I mean,
It is your fucking call to a certain extent.
Well,
it is. Where's your fucking sergeant? I mean, Jesus Christ, Jerry, come on, man. I got chilly in the back of my goddamn car at to go to your fucking place, man.
I know.
Jerry, this is not the end of the world, man. I was fucking pulled over. I was already over. I wasn't fucking knocking anybody off the road. I was fucking here, Jerry. Jesus Christ, I was here. I'm fucking going up to your fucking place. I mean, I had a fucking bad fucking day. I can't.
All right. You already heard it. Hold on. Just hold on.
I'm sorry. Sloken, I'm sorry for putting you in this spot. I really am.
it sucks. It does.
Well, you know what? I understand that, but I didn't hurt anybody. I was
understand.
already over, and I was.
I realize that.
You know how embarrassing this is to take a goddamn PBT. You know how many of those I've given to people.
I know. I respect you.
Christ. I'm sorry. I do not mean to put you in this position, but.
Let it go. I'll take responsibility for this, so you don't have to tow or.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
I don't know what that means.
You got to take you in.
Oh, Jesus Christ, right?
Everybody, I mean, it's on the radio. It's
sorry.
They don't. It's just the cat's out of the bag, and it's it's not like the old days.
Jesus Christ, Jerry. This is.
So let's do what we got to do. You were in the car with the keys. He had the keys. The keys in the ignition.
He has a fob.
In my pocket. It's a fob. Thanks, Jerry.
Despite his resistance, Stevenson is transported to the station, remarkably still in possession of his belongings and without being handcuffed. However, he is later booked on DUI charges. Surprisingly, despite the gravity of the situation, Stevenson manages to retain his position as sheriff until 2020, continuing his duties despite his legal troubles. These stories of law enforcement officers who face the consequences of their actions serve as powerful reminders of the importance of accountability and integrity in the criminal justice system. If you found these stories as intriguing as we did, don't forget to like and subscribe for more interesting content. Thanks for watching.